abuse, or are you pro animal abuse?
Against.
You're against, yeah, strongly against. Would that be fair to assume, like from you laughing at my
I like butchers. We all get like food from butchers.
butchers also kill their animals, and they get animals from the same slaughterhouses where these animals are going to.
Yeah.
Just to go back. But if you take anything away from this conversation, just take away that always look at it from the victim's perspective. And if that was you in a gas chamber, how would you want people to respond on the outside? And we keep the victim in our focus. So easy to be vegan. Would you agree or would you disagree? Do you want to see it quickly? I'll show you. You see this screen quite well because the sun is blocked there. I'll give you a minute to take it in, but just while you're watching it, I want you to know these are industries that exploit animals, right?
Yeah.
So meat, eggs, dairy, fish, zoos.
I don't eat meat.
You don't eat meat?
No.
What about yourself?
I was a vegetarian for quite a while.
You was a vegetarian, so now you've gone back to eating animals?
Yeah, but I don't eat a lot.
And you say you don't eat meat. Are you vegetarian or are you vegan?
I'm vegetarian.
Okay, can I ask what made you vegetarian?
My mum's vegetarian.
Okay, so you're just sort of following suit from what you've been given at home. Okay, what's your guys' stance on animal abuse? Are you against animal abuse or are you pro animal abuse?
Against.
You're against, strongly against? Would that be fair to assume, like from you laughing at my... It's a silly statement, right? To ask, I think it's silly.
Yeah.
Okay, is there anywhere in your life where you currently pay for animal abuse?
I don't think so that much.
Okay. You told me you eat animals, right?
Yeah.
So you're paying for these industries to do this to these animals?
Yeah.
But not that often. I like butchers. We all get like food from butchers.
Butchers also kill their animals, and they get animals from the same slaughterhouses where these animals are going to.
Yeah.
Do you think that it's justifiable that an animal has to die for you to eat them or their secretions?
No, I don't know.
No?
No.
So you agree with me that animals should just have the right to their own life?
Yeah.
Yeah, so what's stopping you guys being vegan?
I don't drink milk.
Okay.
Like, I drink soy milk. But, and I don't eat eggs. But, I eat cheese. But,
So eating cheese is still the same industry?
Yeah.
You know what has to happen for cheese to be on your plate, right? Do you actually know? I'm no trick
Not
question.
really.
And by the way, guys, I'm not judging at all because I was where you was at one point.
Yeah.
So I just want to educate people. So do you know why cows produce milk?
Where?
Why? Do you know why cows produce milk?
For like the young.
For their babies, right?
Yeah.
Because they're mammals, like female animals, like do the same thing. Yeah. So they carry their baby for 9 months. Their baby's born. What happens to their babies when they're born?
they don't have enough milk.
So they take them away.
Oh,
You'll see in a minute. They take away whether they're male or female. They're taken away. Boys don't produce milk, right?
No.
So what do you reckon happens to the male calves when they're born?
they get killed.
Get killed.
Yeah.
What happens to the females?
They
Get milk.
get milk.
They get put into solitary confinement for about 8 to 12 weeks because they can't have the milk from their mum because that milk's going to go to cheese, right?
Yeah.
Do you know how long a cow should live for?
I'm not sure.
That's all right. And these aren't trick questions. I'm just getting you to, like, if I stood here and lectured you about the dairy industry, you'd never remember it. So me asking you questions, you're more likely to remember. So a cow should live to around 27 years old, naturally. What age do you reckon is the average slaughter age of a cow?
Like 8 months.
About 5 years.
5 years. Oh, okay.
So that industry that we've just spoken about, is that okay to pay into?
No.
So at the moment you're paying into it for cheese. Do you think that it's something you could avoid?
Yeah.
It's easy, right? Because you think of the victim. It's the same as all these industries. Whether you look at milk, dairy, eggs, fish, zoos, animal testing on any products, when you look at it from the victim's point of view and we keep the victim in our focus, so easy to be vegan. Would you agree or would you disagree?
I would agree.
You'd agree? So, like, what's stopping you guys from being vegan?
And the lack of food.
Lack of food.
Like, it's got a lot of options. Well, it's just like vegetables.
You can get like meat.
Actually, I don't know what to say.
I appreciate your honesty, mate. You get vegan everything, right? Like, where do you guys eat? You go McDonald's, get a vegan burger. Go Burger King, get a vegan burger. Like, there's options everywhere. But my question to you, if you were the victim and someone said it's a bit inconvenient for me to stop oppressing you, it's easier for me to keep oppressing you, would you accept that justification?
No.
So it's exactly the same for them, right?
Yeah.
So do you think that a little bit of inconvenience, a little bit of social pressure, a little bit of like whatever it may be for you justifies animals going into slaughterhouses? Yeah, exactly right.
Yeah.
So any other questions of why you, or is this it for you guys? What would stop you being vegan? You've got no pushbacks.
Yeah. Yeah, I could definitely get vegan cheese.
You get vegan cheese. You know the number one benefit of being vegan?
What?
Do you know the number one benefit of being vegan? For the animals, they're no longer put into these slaughterhouses and have their heads cut off for your taste pleasure.
Yeah.
And for you, you lose the hypocrisy. You know, when I asked you if you're against animal abuse, you rightfully laughed at me like I was asking you a stupid question. And at the moment, you're against animal abuse, but you pay for it. But today could be your day where you stop paying for it and go vegan. Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, guys, let me give you this card, right? I'll give you one because you can both look at the same website. There's a few documentaries to watch. Two I'd recommend, Dominion and Gary Yourofsky's speech. They're really good, and it'll just get you like a bit more clued up on what exactly, you know. I appreciate a 10-second conversation with me. You're not going to remember everything, so there's some resources to go back. But if you take anything away from this conversation, just take away that always look at it from the victim's perspective. And if that was you in a gas chamber, how would you want people to respond on the outside? Keep the animals first, like keep that focus on the victim.
Yeah.
It's super easy.
Yeah.
Wicked, man. Thanks for talking to me, mate.
Yeah.
Have a good day, man. See you soon. See you later, guys. And nice young men. Wish all like young guys were like that. Just genuine, honest. Even the guy was like, I don't know why I'm saying that, to be honest. That's nice. I like that. Open, good conversation, good questions. Hopefully change.